Hello, and welcome back to episode 6 of my AllTheMods10 SSP playthrough. I did a little bit of mining in between episodes and also put Fortune 3 on my pickaxe with the Fortune 3 book that we got as a quest reward before doing so. But I do think it's about time to start working towards processing everything that we've gotten. I would like for the plan to be just jumping straight into ore tripling with Mekanism and just skip past ore doubling, but we'll see when the time comes for that. We do have a decent amount of preparation to do before then, and yeah, we'll see if resources permit. I also started upgrading my other personal Mekanism machines with the tier upgrades, so I've upgraded the crushing, enriching, and infusion factories, all to advance, just like the energizing smelter here. The first thing on the list that I like to do, though, is to make some iron, redstone, and copper seeds, because we are going to need, again, a lot of resources. I think I only have about, I don't know, 3 redstone left from when I went mining. No, I only had 3 redstone, and then I went mining, and now I have about 400, so a decent amount. Before that, though, I want to make the farmland that I was mentioning in an earlier episode, just so we can go ahead and collect these quest rewards. We're actually not going to do anything with it, but I did find a couple of artifacts. I found the obsidian skull, which will be useful later. I also got what I get for the basic armor. I'm personally not seeing that, so we'll skip that. Oh, it looks like the big smithing table was what I got. I also apparently got a barrel. And so we'll go ahead and start collecting some of these mystical agriculture quest rewards. Again, I would like to see some seed rewards from these quests. I don't know if that is going to be the case, though. Looks like it is, actually. We got some saltpeter and coal. And some kiwi. Just a bunch of other inferium seeds. Oh, we did get some slime seeds. That's pretty cool. So I basically didn't... I didn't need to do any of the slime spawning preparations that we did previously. I'm going to leave you there for now. You're not exciting to me. So we'll go ahead and get these other seeds going as well. I also adjusted some of the audio settings. So I am hoping that the experience level, I did notice that the experience level up, and also me placing these blocks into here was kind of loud with my recording. I also adjusted my microphone audio. So, hopefully, again, very new to this, hopefully everything is running smoothly now. I will watch it back just to see if I do need to make any additional tweaks, and we'll go from there. Nice little tertium block. No seeds, though. So we made the iron. We will go ahead and make the copper as well. And so with these... again, we are going to need a lot of iron, redstone, and copper. We're going to need a lot of everything, honestly. So, good to get these seeds now, let them run, passively before actually needing them. And some creeper seeds as well. Look at that. And I think I got some lead seeds from that. Getting a lot of good seeds. That is the goal here. And we'll go ahead and make the redstone seeds as well. Looks like we got some more nether quartz seeds, which we already have, but always useful to have another set. And some spider seeds. Look, we're getting all the mob drops. And rabbit seeds. Look at that. I don't think I've ever made rabbit seeds before. Alright, so let me go ahead and head over here and let me plant these, and we'll be back onto our next item. So the next item that I have on my list is to get power semi-automated. And so what we are going to make is we're going to make this simple clicker from Just Dire Things. This is going to be our first item from the mod. We can in the future make it into an advanced clicker, but the simple clicker will suffice for now. So part of the reason why we need this simple clicker, and we'll show you, or I'll show you eventually, and we can't use a chest like we do here, is because the power orb will take multiple items. And so unfortunately, if we do just have a chest above this, and we just let it kind of filter through, it will fill up and nothing will be made. It does need to take one item at a time. And I am actually also going to get some more cables. I think we're using the basic cables because this machine, I believe, needs power. The simple clicker might not actually need power. We'll test it. We'll see. And let me grab a chest here. Oh my goodness, so nice to have an applied energistics network. So we're going to take this pipe here with a chest for the outputs. We're going to get the pipes wrench, which I should put in my backpack. Yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and put it in my backpack so we always have that, so don't have to keep searching for it. We go back down here. We're going to set up a filter on this item pipe. We're going to add the blazing. Here it is. And go ahead and submit that. So because we don't have a lot of energizing rods, they're not great tiers. We don't have a lot of power either. But so what this will do is if this clicker places the blaze rod in here, it won't pull out the blaze rod. And so we do want this to be placed one at a time. We can adjust the tick speeds here. You can left and right click to adjust it, or shift left or right click to adjust it by 10. So I'm going to set it at 40 for now, and go ahead and put these blaze rods in. Perfect. And see, yep, it's too fast, and you can see it just keeps putting the blaze rods in up to 5, I believe. So we're going to go ahead and do another, let's see, and it does need to be an empty hand that you click with. So we're going to go ahead and do 50 ticks. Nope, that's too much. We're going to do 60. It looks like 60 might be the magical number. I'm going to let another one go. That was just barely. Yep. Looks like 60 is the magical number. And so we're just going to take that stack of blaze rods that I have here and let this all turn into blazing crystals, because we do want to eventually get more power. Yes, as you can see, this is draining relatively quickly. Maybe full stack is a little bit ambitious for now. We'll let half a stack run and come back and see our power situation. But so the next item in preparation I want to make is a matter condenser. So for applied energistics 2, a lot of the end crafts require things called singularities. We will not be making any singularities at the moment, but singularities are going to be good to have. You do need, in this matter condenser, to supply it with items or liquid, and you need a 64K or 256 storage component to be in here to make these singularities. So we can also later make singularities by matter balls and some lava. So what we're going to do now is start making some matter balls. And we're just going to use a 1K storage component. This does not require a 16K. So we'll go ahead and make the 1K storage components. And I'm going to go ahead and also make a sink if I can. Yes. And let's get another fluid pipe. And we'll go ahead and just set it up down here somewhere. I don't believe this machine requires power. So we'll go ahead and place it in here. As you can see, you can change the output of the condenser. You can just simply destroy items. You can condense into matter balls or into singularities. Those are the three options. So again, we'll be doing the matter balls for the time being. And if I do this with the water, you can see it is already starting to go. And again, if we put, we'll just use the basic upgrade filter here. You look here, it looks like it's just doing like, again, you can see it doing one at a time. If we put the upgrade filter in here, it is going a little bit faster. And after a little bit of time, we will get a matter ball. So again, we will just let that run for a little bit. I'll stop by here eventually and collect the matter balls so that we can you know, keep this running efficiently. But so let's check on the power. It looks like it's doing pretty good. Had a decent amount of power stored up. And again, the next thing I do want to do is get more thermogenerators. So I will be back once I get the supplies set up for it. All right, so I think I got everything I need. I would like to make 2 more thermogenerators for the time being. So I think we are going to need 18 total. And I think I have enough. I do not have enough capacitors. 18, that should be good. Yes, oh no, one more. Awesome. We'll go ahead and make some more of the couple of the thermogenerators, the starters, then again move on to the basic like we did last time. Then on to the hardened, which we will need a couple of hardened capacitors. And let me see, do we have enough things for, we need more of this, and it looks like we do need more iron. This is exactly why I am wanting to get into or doubling and tripling. The reason why I just kind of want to skip the doubling is because we could just keep making the platinum ore hammers and doubling them that way. I know it would be automatic with you know, the other way, but I don't know. I think tripling would be more efficient, and we do need another blazing capacitor as well. And boom, there we go. Got some more power generation going here. Get these set up, and with the blazing crystals that we got, we will make 2 more blocks. And voila, we got some more energy cables as well. Sick. So just basically tripled our power generation, which is awesome. But so yeah, we also will probably need some more energy storage in the future. I'm not going to worry about that too much right now since we don't really need it. But it will be helpful in the future. But I'm not too worried about it right now. Don't feel like I'm wasting power since this is all, again, passive generation. So to get started, we will try to make the machines for the ore doubling, and then we'll get into the tripling. I do want to get into another mod first before we start looking into ore tripling. But so first things first, we will need a purification chamber, and that is going to be another enrichment chamber and some advanced control circuits. So boom, got one of those. We will need another electrolytic separator. Looks like I'm going to need some dust for that. Oh goodness, we are getting low on just about everything. So we'll do the gold, the osmium dust, then we will do the iron dust, and I will head back up. I did a whole stack of iron, so I should have a little bit more there. And let's go ahead and make this electrolytic separator. That's another one checked off the list. We will need another crusher, which we will need glass for. So go ahead and I only have 20 sand. I should go out and just vein mine some more. And while that is going, let's go back down and see if we can't get anything else done. We will need an enrichment chamber. Now we do need another steel casing and another energized smelter, which will also need some glass and a steel casing. So it looks like we need at the very least 3 more. So we'll go ahead and let this glass smelt up and come back when it's ready. So the next thing would be the crusher. So we are going to go ahead and just make 3 of these steel casings preemptively. Get the crusher, get the enrichment chamber, and get the energized smelter. And so with that, we should theoretically, have everything we need to do the tier 2 ore factory. And so it gives you a little bit of a description in here on the order that you need to place the machines in. So you're first going to need a purification chamber, which we will need the oxygen for from the electrolytic separator. Then it feeds into the crusher, then the enrichment chamber, the enrichment chamber, and then the energized smelter. So we will go ahead and get that set up. I did carve out a little room here for the start of our mechanism automation. And we'll go ahead, let's see, where do I want to put this? I think I'm just going to go ahead and put this, not in the floor actually, I'm just going to put it right here. And so the oxygen, I believe we will turn auto eject off for chemicals for the time being. So once we are feeding it water, it won't accidentally spit out the hydrogen instead of the oxygen that we need. We will save the hydrogen for this though. And so after the purification chamber, it should be the crusher, then the enrichment chamber, and then the energized smelter. And I don't think we've gone over this, but Mekanism does have a side config over here. And with this, as you probably saw before, you can turn auto eject on and off. You can determine the input and output. So we'll gray everything else out. We do want left to be the input, right to be the output. We will do auto eject on for items as well. So no input for this right now for the items. I will actually put it to the left because we're going to add some machines over here. The crusher, input output, auto eject on. Input output is correct, auto eject on. And we'll do the input, but we'll make the output at the top here for the energized smelter. And so the mod that I do want to get into before this, I kind of want to go ahead and stop just running cables around like this. I would like to get into Flux Networks, which is a somewhat recent and new mod that was added to this mod pack. It's not a new mod in and of itself, but it's been around for a little while. But it is new to the mod pack itself. So in order to start off this mod, I am going to just grab a stack of redstone here and grab an obsidian, and we do need to go down to the bedrock level. So in order to get Flux dust, we either need bedrock or a Flux block, which, well, in order to get a Flux block, we need to get Flux dust first. So we will head down to the bedrock level with our obsidian and get some Flux dust. We are at the bedrock level now. I went ahead and destroyed my torch, just dug straight down. And so it looks like we found some diamonds. Awesome. Good little reward. So we'll go ahead and turn this magnet. Ooh, accidentally pressed my Windows key. So we will go ahead and place this redstone down. We will turn the magnet off. And we will place this obsidian above, left click it, and bada boom, bada bing, got some Flux dust. Go ahead and get back my obsidian, and we will go back home here. So this mod is a really good beginning with wireless power. Power in and of itself also has good wireless power, ender power, and we will be getting into that later, but I feel like this is just a little bit easier. So we will make some Flux cores, which is the start to all of the Flux items. And they did recently add as well a little quest log thing here for basic power. So you can see here it does explain a little bit about the mod. We will also need, it looks like, a block to at least complete the quest line. Let's go ahead and make one of those, and we're going to make some more of these as well, and unbookmark that. And there we go. So the next thing on the list is, I guess, jump starting your network. We're going to need a Flux plug. Plug is used to draw power from the block it's attached to. So it's basically a push and a pull from this mod. And we'll go ahead and make that. And I am a little bit rusty with this mod. I kind of forget really how to use it. I guess we will make ourselves admin as well. Maybe should have read this before getting into it. But yes, we will need a flux point 2. We'll probably need a lot more points than plugs. So let's get some cables as well from Mekanism. If we go down here, I'm just gonna place the now I forget which one is which. The plug is, yes, what we placed down here. We will, let's see, why am I forgetting how to use this? Create new network. There we go. Create new network, and it should be pouring in here. Let me look into this a little bit. So it looks like I did everything correctly. I don't know why it's not showing up in Wayla here, but yeah, it looks like it is drawing power. It's working properly, all that good stuff. So we will then go ahead and get the cables sorted down underneath of here. Again, we will make ourselves tiny. Perfect. And just run the cabling underneath of here. Boom, 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 boom. And get the flux point here. And yep, everything is powered. We can also make a flux controller here. So we are going to need a little bit more of the flux blocks and some more eyes of ender. And we don't have any more blaze rods, but we will use the rest of them on that. I feel like that's a good use for them. Make about 20 of these. We do need about 3 more of these Flux blocks. Let's make one more just for good measure, just so we don't have to go all the way down to bedrock again to get more of this Flux dust, and we will make a Flux controller. And so this will be for the wireless charging. Let's see, can I connect it? Yes, I can connect it, and I believe I can go ahead and apply all of this. So I just went ahead and clicked enable wireless. Wireless charging is effective. Perfect. So I went and clicked all of this to make it enabled. It doesn't look like for this that you can do your main inventory though. But if I go ahead and take out this personal shrinking device, it should, yep, start filling up. So we do now have some wireless power. We'll go ahead and just put this kind of in the top corner in here for now. Again, this is, I'm going this route now because A, the mod was recently added, and B, it is a little bit easier resource-wise to get into this rather than the Power way. But we will be switching over to Power wireless charging in the future. And so since we now have wireless power, I do want to get a wireless access point. We are going to need some more Flux, so let's get some quartz, some redstone, and, well, some more quartz. And we'll go ahead upstairs again, turn the magnet off. Oh my goodness, that scared the crap out of me. Yep, there we go. He just came right around the corner like that. Oh my goodness. I didn't even know he was in here. But we will go ahead and make... Oh, that's right. It needs charged quartz. I forgot about that. Let's see here. Yes, it does need charge, so we can't make a full stack quite yet. But let me go ahead and take another stack, slap it in the chest up here so we have more for later. And we will make what we can in regards to Flux. Looks like that's all done. So again, we're gonna stick this wireless access point on our AE network here. Go ahead and make that, and this is why I also made a lot of these processors kind of ahead of time, just so we had a surplus of them. Now, I do want some wireless boosters. I also do at some point want an infinity booster. It does take some netherite, and so we can go ahead and just make the wireless booster for now. We are going to need to crush up an ender pearl here. And now that that's done, we can go ahead and make a couple of the wireless boosters. I'm just going to make 2 for now. I believe for the Applied Energistics quest reward, we at least have a chance of getting some. But so we are going to make another terminal as well. We're going to make the wireless crafting terminal. So looks like we are going to need, oh boy, do I have enough for this? I think the glass is going to be the death of me. I think I have everything else. I do just need more sand. Before we go out and get that, though, we can probably make the rest of these things. So another wireless receiver that is needed for this, and another AE terminal, and get the ingredients for that here. And looks like we have enough to make the terminal. No, we just are 1 short of the logic processor. So let me go ahead. I'm going to go get some extra sand. I'm going to make some more of those logic processors. Then we'll be back for the completion of at least the wireless terminal. 1 logic core in some glass later. I believe we will have enough now to make the crafting terminal here. Go ahead and make a few more of these energy cells. No, we need more Flux dust. Darn. Thought I had enough. Go ahead and put them in the crusher here. Get the rest of this glass. And so what else do we need? We do need the ME terminal itself, so we'll go ahead and make another one of those. And yep, some Flux dust that's been accumulated. And we should now have enough to make the 8 energy cells. And let's get the dense energy cell here, and it looks like we are going to be able to make the crafting terminal and then the wireless crafting terminal. So you can see it is charging up. Perfect. If we go down here, again, just temporarily placing the access point here along with the wireless boosters. And we are going to need to link this. You can see it's unlinked currently. We are going to need to link this to our network. So if we put this up here, it is now linked. And now we can have wireless crafting. Granted, it is up to a certain amount of blocks for the time being. We will probably start exploring the nether. I believe I flew around a little bit in the nether in between cuts to get some more obsidian as well. And while I was there, I did find something fun. I found a treasure bastion and some fun stuff inside. So we will be going back there to that treasure bastion to explore what it has later. But we can also go around the nether to loot. That's the best way, in my opinion, to try to loot for ancient debris or netherite ingots. A lot of times it will be in the loot chests. So this does, though, use up a little bit more AE per tick, which is why I did want to, get some more power generation going just so we're not having to worry about this running out. So that is about all that we have time for this episode. Unfortunately, we didn't quite make it to ore tripling, but we got at least the machine set up for ore doubling. Before we end this episode off, though, I do want to go through the quest book here, just to show that we did, again, kind of what we did when we raided the treasure bastion for some obsidian. So we did kill a piglin brute, which is a quest. Got some diamonds from that. We did also find a netherite template. I'm sure you guys all know what that is. And so we did find one of those. We get another one as a quest reward, which is very helpful. Hopefully we won't actually ever run out. We found some vampiric hands. I've actually never personally used those before, but they sound cool. We did also find a black ender sapling here. So we will be getting into productive trees at some point. We really only need the Socotra dragon sapling for the ATM star. I probably won't be messing around with, honestly, too many more of the productive trees. We will see, though. And go ahead and collect the quest reward for the simple clicker. Basic power, get the Flux blocks from that, and get the quest reward from killing 5 necromancers. Looks like we got another item. Oh, productive trees. Oh, awesome. These are going to be great to use for the future. So before ending off, just for a demonstration purposes, just because we did get the iron clumps and dirty iron ingots from quest rewards, if we put these iron clumps into a crusher here, we will see them turning into these dirty iron dusts from the crusher. And so this will automatically output again into the enrichment chamber. It should go ahead. Dirty iron dust mechanism in all the ores. Interesting. It should go in here. Yes. Okay, perfect. It just was a mod conflicting error for some reason. I don't know what that is. The reason for that is, but so then, yep, it goes into here as the iron dust, and we get the iron ingots, and we will put one of our gold chests on top of here, and it'll auto output over here. So again, not full automation, but once we get the ore tripling set up over here, we'll put a chest above the beginning machine, and yeah, have it semi-automated. So hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Next episode, we're going to be looking into, again, furthering the ore production, possibly getting into or completing or almost completing the ore tripling process. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I'll see y'all next time.